Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Mr. Fjelstrom's PrecalcCast. Today's benchmark is 12.2, using trigonometric functions. We are asked to find the remaining angles and sides of the right triangle. Let's go ahead and find angle E. Side E. This is a right triangle, and so I can just use a Pythagorean theorem: 2 squared plus e squared to equal 10 squared. So 4 plus e squared is 100, e squared is 96, and then when I square root that, I can either get square root of 96, which is either 4 square root 6 or about 9.8 if you go decimals. So 4 square root 6 is what I'm going to use. Okay. Now, to find the angle f here, we need to use what are called inverse trig functions. Trig functions themselves take an angle and give us the ratio. If we want to undo that, we have the ratio, we can use an inverse to find the angle. So from angle f, the opposite side is 2 and the hypotenuse is 10. The trig function that uses the opposite and hypotenuse is sine. So I can do the sine of angle f, and that will equal 2/10. Okay. Inverse that, sine, inverse sine, 2/10. So I'm going to go to my calculator now, and just punch in 2 divided by 10 equals, and I'm going to inverse. So I hit the shift and inverse sine, and it gives me 11.54 rounding, and that is in degrees, which is fine. I can do degrees or radians. Well, I'm going to do degrees, so I'll just say 11.5 degrees. So 11.5 degrees. Okay. Now, in order to find angle E, I have several options to me now. Now that I have angle F and G, and all three angles have to add up to 180, I can subtract the two of those from 180 and get my answer that way. Or I could use another inverse function. This time with angle E, 2 is the side that I have, which is adjacent, 10 is the hypotenuse, and the function that uses adjacent and hypotenuse is cosine. So the cosine of angle E is 2/10. Inverse, cosine, and the inverse cosine of 2/10 will equal, switch back to my calculator, and I can go 2 divided by 10 equals, now I'm already inverse cosine, so cosine, and I get 78.46, which rounds to 78.5 degrees, and that checks with these two angles adding up to 90 plus that one is 180. All right, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.